To start with the problem of wobbling of the journal inside the bearing, please look at the figure. The first situation, it shows the bearing and the journal inside it. The journal, it is at rest, hence it is resting on the bearing. There is a metallic contact here, so the minimum film clearance here is 0. When it starts rolling, say as this indicates, this is the direction in which the journal starts rolling, the initial tendency of the journal will be to ride on the bearing. That means, since it is rolling in clockwise direction, obviously the journal will try to ride towards the right side of the bearing. A small film clearance will be formed here, and the lubricant will continuously try to gush inside this. In the process, sufficient film thickness will be created, hydrodynamic pressure which will be created at the minimum section. It will try to push the the shaft off the bearing seat. So it will get lifted up. And when it gets lifted up, there will be a gap created which is wider than the initial condition of no gap and the marginal gap in this case. Phenomenon, it will transform itself to a situation where position of the journal, it will get stabilized. Here, now you can see initially it had galloped or ridden to the right side of the bearing, but in a stable condition, the minimum film thickness will be created on the left side of the rest position. In this particular condition, this is the location where the minimum film thickness will be created, and the pressure distribution essentially would be parabolic like this. What it means is, the greatest pressure will be acting somewhere here, and the pressure will diffuse as you move away from the location of minimum film thickness. Once it is stabilized, then there is no further reason as to why the journal should wobble or it should hover around anywhere. But be 100% sure that a case of 100% concentricity between the journal and the bearing, that will never arise, because it never arises. The explanation to this is something like this. Say we have a condition wherein the journal is 100% concentric with the bearing. What it means is, everywhere the film thickness on the loaded portion, on the unloaded portion, it is same, and that is nothing but C. Obviously, in this particular condition, the pressure which is acting from all the directions here, they are balancing each other. So, in a condition like that, even if tap of a finger is given on the bearing or on the journal, it will immediately force the journal to fall on the bearing, which will be a very unstable condition. And practically, this is not plausible, because we cannot have a situation wherein journal, it is balanced by equal force in all the directions. If it is held like that, it would mean essentially that the journal is massless. And this is the reason why 100% concentricity is never possible. The biggest possibility with 100% stability is there will be minimum film thickness formation on the left side of that, and once that has occurred, there is no reason as to why a lack of stability should occur and the journal should hover. It does not hover once it has attained its peak speed. So the first question is answered.